Story time! And Seth, I'm pretty sure you're going to want to hear this. Because once upon a time, there was a little boy, a young man, who hailed from the 513. And for those who overlook my city, I'm referring to Cincinnati, Ohio. He lived in an apartment complex. And he had siblings with a single mother, breaking her back and her neck, trying to make ends meet to put food on the table so that she could provide for her children. And I'll never forget June 2nd. June 2nd. On that day, my little brother had his birthday. And I tuned in on that same day. I tuned in to watch an episode of Monday Night Raw. And there it was. You, as part of the Shield, alongside Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. And then I also finally remember Triple H and Randy Orton coming down the aisle to meet you and your brothers in the ring. But before he could do that, Triple H called for a plan B. And then, out of nowhere, boom! You hit your brothers with a steel chair. You not only stabbed them in the back, you pierced their heart. And I watched that. I couldn't believe what I had seen. I was left confused and conflicted from that day forward. It was the beginning on that day that you showed your true colors. You're pathetic. You're spineless. You became a puppet for the authority. You did their bidding. You sold your soul to the devil himself. And where did that get you? At a live event in Dublin, Ireland, Seth Rollins tore his knee and was kept out of action, left on the shelf for months and months. Until it became some sort of like family reunion. He reprised his role a year later. I can't remember finally, it had to be between the pay-per-views of Extreme Rules and Payback. And you came out. You came out and you hit your former brother And you, people cheered in adulation because you missed Seth freaking Rollins. I'm not gonna lie. I did too. I did too. And then after that, you beat him for the WWE Championship. But you got screwed right then and there when a former brother of yours cashed in his MITB briefcase and won it. And then you complain and moan and whine and just baby it for another time opportunity. And you got that. And you still lost. And then when it was time to crown for a new world champion, you lost too. You lost that as well. And then the one who brought you in as his plan B stabbed you in the back and pierced your heart. And then you scratch, you clawed from injury once again, and you beat him. Congratulations! But that's when the story stops. You went from that to becoming a king slayer, then a beast slayer. And y'all just cheered him on while some of y'all still thought that he couldn't pull off being a babyface. And boy, were they right. You just couldn't. Because no matter what you did, no matter how much you left your heart, your guts, and determination in this ring, you couldn't prove to them that you were changed, that you were good. After what you did cost you months of your career. You sacrificed everything that was right in front of you. Instead, you could have left it all together and said respectfully, I'm going to go solo. But you didn't. You didn't. You achieved so much, and yet you had to reinvent your character over and over again because you don't know how to appeal to these people. Eventually, you birthed a new direction. You align yourself with muscle heads and a promising talent that was let go. And you birthed the Monday Night Messiah and said that you would do things for the greater good. But really, you did things that ended in brutality, more so over torment. And then after you were wiped away from obscurity, you came back with another birth to embrace the vision. But we don't see you, Seth. We don't see you at all. You know why? Because Seth Rollins doesn't know how to stay Seth Rollins 24/7 a day. You switch, you change to appeal. Because you want everybody to like you. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins wants your adulation. Seth Rollins feeds off you so that he can grow to further his popularity contest over me and the rest in the locker room. But just like you're embracing the vision Poison, I can see right through you and look you dead in your face and tell you you are full of it. And then some. Seth Rollins, I don't care about how many world titles you won, Intercontinental Championships, United States Championships, Tag Team Championships, tournaments, Money in the Banks, Royal Rumbles, King of the Rings. I don't care what you have done. Because like in history, that's in the past. And this is the present. And come later on, where the future is presented, me and you face off. And I pin you. 1, 2, 3. Character reinvention over. Just be yourself. And believe in it!